How to enable remote access for another account on Mac remotely via SSH. I have admin rights at a remote Mac computer. I can access it via SSH. The Mac has another user account, which doesn't have remote access. How can I remotely, via SSH, enable remote access for the other account?
SSH access by users is controlled by the local copy of directory services. Controlled using DSCL. First off, run dscl.list/groups grep access_ssh. If the return value says com.apple.access_ssh disabled, then all users have SSH access. If not, then we need to give the user access. To add the user, you need to run replace username with the short username of the user, as well as replace username with short username as well. The last bit is thanks to Reed Stoner on lists.apple.com. To add/enable remote management for only specific users, add VNC flags from GOPS answer if you want VNC. Sudo .app/content/resources/kickstart, activate, configure, users short, usernames separate, by, commas, access, on, restart, agent, privs, all, allow access for, specified users. Find out more by running sudo .app/content/resources/kickstart, h.
Based on Chilean's answer, I came up with this to allow all users to SSH in.
SSH access is granted to members of the com.apple.access_ssh group. This is the group that you're editing when you make access modifications to the remote login service through the sharing pref pane. While DSCL can be used to edit group memberships, as described in other answers, setEdit group is a cleaner way to modify the com.apple.access_ssh group memberships from the command line. To add a user. To remove a user.
Enable remote desktop via command line. Turn off screen sharing. Edit. Okay, I may have misunderstood your question. By remote access, I presumed you meant remote desktop, but now I see you just want to enable SSH access for the other account, right? My answer gets you halfway there. After enabling remote desktop is shown, then connect with the remote Mac to change the user's SSH access via system prefs. To connect to the remote Mac, go to the Finder and select Connect to Server under the Go menu. Type in the server address for your computer, where x.x.x.x is the remote computer's IP address or URI. Since you connected with SSH, I presume you already know this. Now you can use the remote desktop to navigate to system prefs is greater than accounts, and click the box to allow the other account to log in to the computer.
Anyone support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.